Hey everyone, welcome to today's word of feculent. Let me repeat, feculent. It means full of impurities, dirt, or filth. It's often used to describe something that's foul smelling or disgusting, like murky water or rotten material. Imagine a stagnant pond filled with debris and a pungent odor. That's feculent. Now, if you check my last video, it's not very different than this one, which used the word maculate. Maculate. But these two words, despite being similar, have a very different vibe to them. And as we once discussed, each word has its own energetic field and we have to respect it. And keeping that in mind, we'll get into today's story so we can truly learn to grasp the meaning of this word and profuse it in our day-to-day vocabularies so we can come across as however we want to come across. Alright, that's quite a run there for you. So in the heart of the abandoned town of Grimsby, a feculent swamp stretched out like a blight on the land. The air around it was thick with the feculent stench of decay, and the waters dark and murky. They were a breeding ground for all things foul. The townsfolk avoided it at all costs, knowing that the feculent mire was a place where nightmares seemed to come alive. One stormy evening, a curious traveler named Jonas, unaware of the town's tale, ventured into the feculent swamp. His footsteps stirred the feculent water, releasing an even stronger, almost unbearable odor. Every breath he took felt like inhaling the very essence of filth. Despite the feculent surrounding, Jonas pressed on, driven by an inexplicable curiosity. As he waded deeper, the swamp's feculent nature became more apparent. Rotting vegetation floated past, and the ground squelched underfoot, releasing pockets of feculent gas that made Jonas gag. His clothes became stained with the swamp's feculent muck, clinging to him like a second skin. Suddenly, Jonas stumbled upon a hidden path that led to an old, dilapidated shack. And that's a word we might want to check out in a separate video, dilapidated. Back to the story. The walls were covered in a thick, feculent layer of moss and grime. Inside, the air was no less feculent, filled with stench of neglect and decay. Yet, amidst the filth, Jonas found an old chest. Opening it, he discovered ancient artifacts, seemingly untouched by the feculent environment. The contrast between the pristine objects and the feculent surrounding was striking. Jonas realized the true depth of the swamp's mystery and the hidden treasures it guarded. Exiting the swamp, Jonas emerged a different man. The feculent ordeal had taught him to see beyond the surface filth and find hidden value in the most unexpected places. His tale of the feculent swamp became a legend, reminding others that even in the foulest conditions, there can be moments of profound discovery. Now, isn't that a beautiful story to explain a rather confusing word? Because if you have a better way to describe how you would differentiate between the word feculent and the previous word, which was maculate, then please write so. Because they can be easy to mix up. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.